Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to another video here on my channel. And today we're bringing you another episode in a Luton career mode, and as you can see, this is pre-recorded. I did say this was going to be happening just so that we could run through the seasons a lot quicker, especially when you're doing a career mode in the lower leagues like League 2. Of course, we've got at least 3 seasons to get us through to the Premier League, so of course I do have to do some pre-recorded videos just to speed things up, simulate a fair amount of games just to speed things up, because we want to get to the interesting parts where we have an insane team, just as insane as that goal. What a screamer that was from this Lincoln player. He's absolutely, I think his name's Woodyard, he's absolutely smashed it into the goal off the crossbar, bounced over the line and then hits the crossbar again. What an insane goal to open up the video. But yeah, as I was saying, we will have to speed things up through so that we can get to the Premier League and get to the potential Champions League, you know, all that interesting stuff. So of course we will have to start speeding through videos and speeding through seasons. As you look at that, let's have a look at that again. You got to admire strikes like this. Stetch couldn't get anywhere near it as it hits the crossbar, bounces over the line and then comes back out. An insane goal, and that does actually put us 1-0 down. But we're not going to be too deflated. You can see Hilton gets the ball through to Gambin. He comes in behind the defence and he opens up his body and just flies that into the back of the net. Back up at 1-1. Straight away we get the equaliser. We're not too demoralised, and it was a beautiful goal there from Gambin. You can see we play it through. Hilton done very well. You know, I did criticise him, but in all fairness, he's been good since I did give him that bit of critique, as they get another chance there. Reed putting that just wide. We get the ball back into James Collins. A lovely ball into Shinnie, and his shot is saved. It comes back through to Jones. Can he find the cross? He can, but it just deflects it up. And Vickers, the Lincoln goalkeeper, is just able to catch that easily. And Green's beaten the defence there quite easily, but Stetch makes himself big and prevents the goal. And again, he just gets through. Green in again, and again completely misses the target when he was in the one-on-one situation. Not a lot of composure there from the Lincoln striker. I'm pretty sure he was a striker getting into 2 positions there. But our defence was quite poor. You know, we should not be allowing them to get through that easily, as that strike, I think was from Hilton, goes wide. And again, Green beats the defence and again completely misses the target. You know, he hasn't got his shooting boots on today, and it's really letting down his team. Otherwise, he could have bagged a hat-trick, you know. We were making it easy for him. As Reed there hits the post, he's getting closer. But again, we need to start shoring up our attack, our defence, sorry. But our attack, nothing I can complain about. And we are playing some nice possession football right here. You can see Justin just about gets that under control. Plays into Shinnie with the back heel into Hilton. Hilton into Collins, into Shinnie. First time pass into Hilton, and he slots it home. And what a brilliant team goal that was from their striker Reed hitting the post. We managed to play the ball about, that must have been about at least 15 passes. I haven't counted. If you guys know how many passes that was, hit it in the comments. But we do actually get that. Brilliant team goal, and could that be goal of the season? Who knows? It was a brilliant team goal, and it does actually get us the 3 points here against Lincoln. We go on to get the win, and we can't complain. Moving on into the next game, we've now got Swindon again in the league. We are at home this time, so we want to put in a good performance at home and get ourselves the victory. Dunn comes close there with his shot. Stetch was diving for it and reaching for it, but it did just drift wide. Jones comes in, gets across, and it gets deflected. Gambin gets his header back, but Hilton's shot, we was under a lot of pressure. He wasn't able to actually get it on target, as Jones leaps above his player and heads it. But the keeper there making a good save, and Hilton gets his shot, and again the keeper makes a good save for Swindon. He's having a good game so far. McDermott now comes in for Swindon, gets it into Anderson, whose shot is saved by Stetch. And we are moving on into the second half now. McDermott gets another chance, and he just completely loops it over Marek Stetch. A weird goal, but a very, very well taken strike there from McDermott. Again, we're conceding absolute worldies this game, this episode, but, you know, we managed to get the win in the last game. Can we get the win in this game? The corner comes in deflected, and deflected onto the crossbar from Hilton's header. We decide to take the next corner short. Gambin comes in, does a couple of step overs, creates the space, gets a beautiful cross into the back post. And Ray, I believe his name's Ray, I think someone left that in the comments. Glenn Ray getting up and getting a beautiful header. Let's look back at that. Look at this, the short corner. Gambin gives himself a bit of space, pops it across, and Glenn Ray there at the far post nods it home, making it 1-1. And we are looking good to at least get a point in this game, but we want more. And having said that, Anderson comes through and slots it home, and now we've got 20 minutes to try and get back into this game, but it's not looking good as they come through again, and that was actually hitting a crossbar from I think that was Anderson again. But we get into Potts. Elliot Lee struggles to get it under control, but he doesn't struggle to find the back of the net with only 12 minutes remaining. Can we go on to get a win? You know, that would be a brilliant comeback from losing positions, 2 losing positions. We come through here buried. The keeper makes another save, but Elliot Lee is there again to get the winning goal. It has to be the winning goal with only 2 minutes remaining. But Elliot Lee with an absolutely fantastic goal. Important goal. Not the cleanest goal in the world. You know, it was a tap-in essentially. But look at how we played that through. And Elliot Lee does follow it in and get the goal. And, you know, I can't fault Elliot Lee. 2 goals in this game. He's really showing that he should be in and around the team. And you can see Lawson Diaf comes back from injury, but James Collins, who was brought off in the last game, which allowed Elliot Lee to come in, was actually injured for 3 weeks. But that's not too long. But with the form Elliot Lee's in, you know, we can't complain. You know, he's playing absolutely brilliant football. And now here, you can see we're simulating a game. We're up against Port Vale. Gambin puts us in the lead. They got an early injury through Anderson, but at half time we are actually winning. It's looking good so far. Gambin, the goal scorer, has come off, but Barnett gets the equaliser for Port Vale. Can we go on to pick up the win? It's not looking good. We've had to leave it late, and it's Elliot Lee again in the 81st minute, and we do actually hold on to the lead. A 2-1 win there. Elliot Lee getting another match-winning goal, and Gambin, of course, getting on the score sheet as well. Moving on to another simulated game. This time we're away to Wickham. And, you know, it's not always the best sim in away games, but I think it's better on this game than it has been on previous FIFAs. It's not looking amazing so far. It's still 0-0. Moving into 20 minutes left. 15 minutes left. Can we find a late winner? Hilton gets a goal in the 79th minute. Can we hold on to it? We can't. Heartbreak in the last minute. 90th minute. Kashket for Wickham gets himself the equaliser. Very unlucky for us, but you know, when you simulate games, you do run that risk. And you can see here, I don't know what I was doing. I must have ran off to go to the toilet or run to get a drink, and must have completely forgot to hit the pause button. And we actually find ourselves 1-0 down in 3 minutes. But we almost get an immediate equaliser there through Hilton, almost getting a goal. And Shinnie wins this back. It comes into Lee. He finds Hilton again with another chance early on to get the equaliser. But again, the keeper's making the save. You know, and this does put us in a spot of bother, being 1-0 down because I forgot to hit the pause button on the controller. I didn't want to restart it. I didn't have a lot of time to actually record this, as we get that ball into Elliot Lee and a bullet header yet again from Lee. That's not the first time he's done this season. And, you know, he's really knocking at the door, you know. He's saying, I know Collins and Hilton are possibly better strikers than me, but I want to be starting, and you know, if he keeps scoring goals, we're not going to have any other choice but to start him in games. As Chesterfield come through again, and Marek Stech making that save down to his left. Brilliant save from Stech. The corner comes in, it goes to O'Grady, and Potts has actually got the block in. Eventually we get it away. Moving on into the second half, they come through again. It's O'Grady this time with a shot, and it's absolutely flown in. You know, every game we've played, they've scored a worldie. I'm pretty sure in the simulated games that they've scored against us, they've probably scored worldies as well. But again, we get another late goal there. Hilton. We're loving the late goals in this episode. We're loving not losing in this episode. It's 2-2 now. Can we go on to get the win? As we were pushing for it though, we do leave ourselves some space behind us. Dennis comes through and can't find the target there as he goes to try and get the winner. Now we can come through. It's with McQuaid, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but his shot gets deflected up, and Jones, going for the spectacular acrobatic effort, actually just goes wide. Look at that, the block, it pops up. It is his weak foot. It is a very hard skill to do, and it just goes wide, but that is full time, and it was 2-2 at the end. And we didn't lose a single game in this episode. I think we won 3 and drew 2, which leaves us 5th in the league. You know, we picked up loads of points in this episode. Huge episode for us. And if we carry on like this, we're definitely going to get automatic promotion. Anyway guys, that's the end of the episode. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I'm going to see you guys next time.